Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Aaron, and welcome back to Alpha's Trades, where we like to talk about the stock market and cryptocurrencies and just kind of in general what's been going on with certain tickers and the whole stock market in general. In today's video, I got an update on ticker symbol Ford. In case you guys don't know, I'm very super bullish on Ford, and I have been since the very start, right around this area, or let's see here. Back in 2021, whenever I first started, which was around 2021, this thing was trading around $8 at the time, 7 really to be exact. And yeah, and I've been bullish on this guy ever since. So today I just want to kind of give you guys an update on how the week went this past week, and then I kind of want to give you guys my thoughts on the following week, I guess, this coming up week, and I'm gonna send you guys on your way. So before I get into the video though, let me just go ahead and start off by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I am not an expert, so please do your own research and please do your own DD before you start to believe every single thing I say. Okay, so last week, Ford had an amazing week. Let's just go to the weekly candle here. As you can see, it closed higher than the previous week, which is obviously an amazing bullish sign. And as well as this MACD on the weekly chart is looking like it wants to start crossing up and over, forming a golden cross on that MACD, which will in turn send Ford stock even higher. Now, going over to the daily, at the beginning of the week, I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous with the whole Evergrande situation and the entire stock market basically being on the brink of collapse. As you can see here, Ford tanked dramatically, 5%, and then another 0.3% the following day. Now, not gonna lie, I drew this huge line of support right here a while ago, and it looked like it bounced off of that line of support perfectly. So we've got an ascending level of support right here that I think is going to kind of keep acting as that support line the further and further out we get with this. Now, what I'm liking is this candle, really, this huge bullish candle. I'm not really into this one. It got near that $14 area and then had a bounce down. Wasn't too significant, so I can say I can actually kind of confidently say that we will probably be testing this $14 range this coming up week. If not Monday, then definitely Tuesday, and if not Tuesday, then 100% Wednesday. $14 though, however, is a crazy area of resistance and has been for quite some time now. Every single time Ford has gotten close, look at this, 14.05, pushed all the way back down to 12 and tried its hardest for the longest here in this little area to get above 14, and just it couldn't seem to do it. Every single time it's gotten above 14 since around this area, it's just gotten knocked back down every single time. Let me go ahead and delete that. So I think $14 is a area that needs to be broken, and in order to have a clean, successful break, what I like looking for on this hourly chart is at least 2 to 3 candles that break above the resistance. Like right over here, we had at least 2 to 3 days of breaking over that, as well as right here. So we can confidently say that this is back in an uptrend. As far as how long it is going to be in this said uptrend, who knows. But however, I think if it breaks 14 cleanly, getting a couple of candles on the hourly chart and definitely 1 or 2 on the daily chart to break fully above that, we can start to see again a push up to $14.50 and then $15. I think your areas of resistances along Ford is just going to be every 50 cents. So we go $14.50. We'll use 15 as one. Yeah, just right around there. So I'd say every 50 cents is, from now on, past this $14 point, you can kind of see here, is going to be acting as resistances. Now obviously it breaks up a little bit, gets pushed back down, but I really think, like, all these lines here, this is $14, you can see all the touches on this. $14.50, you can see all the touches on this. $15, you can see all the touches on this. And I'm sure if we go back in time, zoom out, because you know, when in doubt, zoom it out. Yeah, boom, back over here. Okay, so as I was saying, you can see right over here, when in doubt, zoom out and you can see all of these resistances. It's $14. This one kind of got messed up a little bit. Let's bring him back to 15. Let's bring this guy back to 1450. Boom. So yeah, when in doubt, zoom it out, and you can see in the long term that 14, every 15 or every 50 cents past 14 is going to be your areas of resistances. So that is pretty much it. It is bouncing off of this ascending level of support. It's very, very slight, very, very slight. And actually, wait, what we could see here, let's go ahead, go back to this hourly chart. We have this guy going all the way over here. Now, honestly, this price action could bounce back and forth between $14 and this ascending level of support. So don't be surprised if that goes to happen as well. You just have some consolidation for maybe a week or two before we make that next leg up. Now, as far as micro trends, I do think we see a slight pullback on the hourly chart. The MACD and the RSI are both signaling that. So maybe we can see that in pre-market on Monday. Or tomorrow, I guess. Now, what I do want to talk about is the semiconductor shortage. I've said it in a few previous videos, but I fully believe once the semiconductor shortage situation is resolved, we will 100% see Ford start to make its way up to 15, 16, 17, and then ultimately that $20 price target that I've set for the end of the year. I still 100% believe in that. But let's go ahead. I pulled up this on some chip makers just to kind of see what's going on. White House presses car and chip makers to cooperate, share information to solve semiconductor shortage. Basically, what that means is instead of all of these chip makers kind of just making us guess whenever they're going to have more chips available, the White House is pressing them, trying to give them obviously all the details. Meeting was follows, blah, 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 including Detroit Big Three car plus Apple, blah, blah, blah. The White House administration said, blah, 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 should lead and resolving the supply chain bottlenecks that are occurring due to global chip shortage. Said the administration reaffirmed that industry needs to be in the lead in resolving the supply chain bottlenecks that are occurring due to global chip shortage. Now let me go back to this. As you could see, new forecast says chip shortage to cost the car industry $210 billion. That's insane. Automakers lose production of 7.7 million cars. I'm assuming that is what it's going to say. But guys, the second this chip shortage gets taken care of, instant filled orders on Ford. Ford has so many back orders right now that they simply just can't fill because of the chip shortage. And as soon as that gets taken care of, which the White House seems to be pressuring the semiconductor chip makers to give them information and to therefore hurry it up. That is going to be the video for today. Like I said, I think we're going to push this $14 range definitely sometime this week. We're also going to have what seems to be a little micro downtrend. Let's just use the Fibonacci retracement on this. If you don't know what a Fibonacci retracement is, you just go to the bottom of a run up to the top of a run up, and it gives you levels that you could expect to see the stocks pull back down to. Now, right now, I'm looking currently at around 50 to 61%. And if that's the case, we could see a retracement back down to this, what is this, 1331 level, 1350-ish level. I'd say we're going to see a push back down to right around this area between 1350 and 1331. As soon as we see that, and as soon as I really feel like that is going to be a good buying area. I myself will probably wait until it touches maybe this rectangle. Just because I drew it doesn't mean it's actually going to come to fruition. Like, this thing could curl up tomorrow and just keep on trucking like it's been doing. But like I said, I think we're going to have a pullback right down to this 1350 to 1331 area. And whenever that does, I'm going to be loading up on some more shares. And you guys to do the same, because Ford is without a doubt a $20 stock and will be a $20 stock at the end of this year. Alright guys, that is the end of today's video. Hope you guys learned something. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please remember that I am not a financial advisor nor an expert. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. This is literally me just making up random stuff off the top of my head, and somehow it comes true. Just kidding, I don't make up random stuff. Like, all of this stuff I have reasoning for. So yeah, guys, enjoy your weekends, and we'll see you all on Monday. Happy trading. Peace.